the report of the Akaroa Wairewa Community Board meeting of the 15th of May, and we have a Part A matter to deal with.
Yes, we have a Part A. Buildings Flat is a very well-used area. If you go down there on a Sunday, you'll see that there are a lot of tourists down there walking along the beach. It's a very special area ecologically, and they've got a very vibrant, although they are a very small community, they are vibrant, and there's no community facilities for them down there. And this particular project is a result of some endowment funding that was allocated earlier on. This community are very enthusiastic about it, and this is just the next steps moving forward with the community hall development and the reserve naming, change of purpose, etc.
Okay, so would someone like to move that? Andrew Turner, seconded Phil Clearwater. Is there any question, comments, discussion? I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried.
Could I say that community have already got their landscaping ideas underway already? They have some other issues down in that area regarding access, and hopefully we'll be working through that shortly with that issue. But the other things out of our meeting, could I just say in relation to that, how important actually our community to buildings, how important our community profiles are. And I mean, they've been done with us as communities, and that we need to raise the profile of them. And if you go back and have a look on it, you can see information about Birdlings Flat and the issues that are affecting them down there. And I mean, for all of us, we should be using these profiles and making sure they are living documents and using them. But just moving on from there, the storm issues are ongoing, continuing issues. And we've just had a recent meeting with Environment Canterbury to start the working party process involving the board, the community, the City Council and other parties, NZTA and Department of Conservation. Now, there are just a few steps that we need to get through there, and we're just looking for what sort of support can the City Council offer the working group as we move through that process. And of course, every time it rains, people are very nervous, you know, what is going to happen. But it needs to be a considerable rainfall that'll cause what. So I think we can still rest easy. Look, we're delighted with on page 11, the Akaroa. This is an advisory committee to the Akaroa Museum, but we are delighted with the funding allocation from the Ministry of Culture and Heritage, and that gives us a huge boost for the township of Akaroa. In that we're starting to see now the museums coming back online, the gaieties look as though it might be in the pipeline, the rebuild of our integrated family health centre, including some hospital beds in Akaroa, is they're called flexi beds now, is on the way. So, and the War Memorial also looks as though it might be in the pipeline for repair too. So there are a lot of exciting things happening about Akaroa. 9.2 there on page 11. Look, we have some board members who are very reluctant to attend different training courses. And the Understanding Te Are Māori was a course where we had 2 of our members went along and were very appreciative of those opportunities to join those training sessions. Came back with new feelings, inspiration, and understood the issues more clearly. So it's important that perhaps we be given those opportunities. So there's just a few things out of that. We're gearing up for the new cruise season, of which we're looking at a lower number of boats this year because of ships have taken out of service and are being maintained, with quite a considerable increase the following year. And it looks as though Akaroa will be a port of destination for a number of those cruise ships down the track. We do have some issues around the information centre and what's happening with the information centre in Akaroa, and we look forward to the outcomes of what might ever happen with that. So there's just a little snapshot of what the board is involved with, just with around these meeting notes.
Very good. So Andrew Turner will move that the report as a whole be adopted, and Tim Scandrett will second that. Is there any discussion? Put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. Thank you yet again, Pam, and thank you for making the journey over. The next